know better. Okay, could you see my screen clearly now, everyone?
Yes,
Yes?
Miss.
Yes,
Yeah.
Miss.
Yes,
Okay,
Miss.
thank you so much. So yeah, as you can already see in your screen now, Miss Pristiwati Manangsi have lots of experience, yeah, in here. For the first one, she is an English teacher at Insan Kamil Islamic Integrated Junior High School in Sidoarjo from 2013 until now. Wow. And then she's also a tutor at English for Everyone or EFE, just the same with us, yeah. She is our college. And then she was an adjudicator of a national English speech contest held by JSIT Indonesia in 2021, and there's still lots of experiences that she have already experienced. So, and then moving on to her education background, she was took her master degree at teaching English to young learners. Wow, wonderful. And then perhaps, yeah, for some of you who want to ask lots of informations regarding to tutor's life or perhaps teacher's life, you can just go directly to Miss Pristi social account. You can go directly to her Instagram account, yeah. Her username is pristi.sabat. Okay, let me stop my share screen first. Okay, now I want to say hi to Miss Pristi. Hello, Miss Pristi. Could you say hi first?
Hello. Hi,
Okay.
Kak Divya. Oh, sorry, Kak Diva, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a bit,
Diva.
Diva,
Yes.
Diva, all right.
Okay, so how are you today, Miss? You look great.
Oh, I'm great, thank you. What about you, Kak Diva, and partners in it?
I'm also great. Thank you for asking. So, are you ready to fill in our brain with your insightful materials, Miss Pristi?
Well, yes, absolutely sure. It's my pleasure.
Okay, before I give you your time, I would like to ask for everyone in this meeting to turning on your camera if it's possible, yeah? Okay. Okay, so while waiting you to turning on your camera, I will give the time and screen to Miss Priestley. Come on.
Wow. Thank you, Kak Diva. Well, the dearest fellow of English for everyone, before I start the material of the day, I would like to remind you that actually today's event is the follow-up from yesterday event, which is held by Mr. Daniel House. I still remember he stated that be the best individual of yourself. I mean, be the best of you. So we can be a part of a team. We cannot be a part of team if we cannot deserve for the best of us. So at this moment, I'm trying myself to be my best, the best version of me. Probably later on, I can see that Miss Diva will, will be the keynote speaker. She will show us the best versions of Kak Diva or probably Kak Firmansha. So at this point of view, I would like to say to you all that the position of us is equal. So there's no trainer and trainee. There's no speaker and listener. All of us are partners that are ready to grow. As what Eva stated that the tutors should have a willingness to grow. So I'm inviting you all guys to be willing to grow. I will start for myself. So yes, I'm not better than you. And this is the best version of me compared yesterday I was. And probably next time will be you. And we cannot say that probably Pristi will be better than Diva or Pristi will be better than Primansha. No, because there's the competition in FA, but we are doing collaborations. We can see that in the group when some of us have obstacles, we always willing to help each other. So again, let's put it in our mindset that we are partners. You are not my trainee, and I'm not your trainer, but we try to be the best versions of ourselves. Yeah. You know what? I'm nervous. And yeah, I admit that. That's fine. Let's go to the next part. Yeah. I will start to share my screen. All right. Can you see my screen there?
Oh, yes, Miss, clearly.
Thank you. So this is the topic of the day, how edutainment could be an amazing way of learning. I would like to invite you all guys, what comes up in your mind when you listen or hear about edutainment? Probably you can share to us. Please raise your hands then. I would like to notice you and give you the time to share your ideas. So, what's that? You can guess or predict, in your opinion, when you hear about edutainment, what comes up in your mind? I'll be willing to wait for your participation, dear fellows of FA tutors. Probably I can invite Kak Firmansyah, yeah? Hello, Kak Firmansyah. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Oh my God.
Thank you. So let's do it together with me. In your opinion, what is edutainment?
As I think, edutainment is talk about how we can share about knowledge, but I think it's not about knowledge, but also how to share about our experience, and of course how to be a part of each other, not to try to uh, teach, but we are trying to share. I think that's all.
Wow, that's brilliant. You show us that you are a great partner to support me today. Thank you, Kak Firman. Now I will let you go to Kak Nola, yeah? Hello, Kak Nola. Are you there?
Yes, Miss. Thank you for the opportunity. According to me, edutainment is such a learning process that we are going to design as a teacher to make our class will be wonderful, or to make our students will be interested in our learning process. Thank you, Miss.
Wow, that's really great. Thank you, Kak Nola, and also Kak Firmansyah. We have two keywords that is learning process and also interesting. How to engage the learners to be more interested in our learning process, in our teaching and learning process. Now let's go to the next part. Kita lanjut ke part berikutnya. Before I start the definitions of edutainment again, let me engage you in this event. So let's do it. The brainstorming. Mention two activities that can create fun atmosphere during the class. Well, especially for the tutors in kids, I'm sure that you're experts on this. Otherwise, the kids will running away from our class if we cannot create the fun atmosphere. So let's share the ideas. Anyone want to try to share the ideas? You may raise your hand. Okay. All right.
Miss,
Pro.
can
Yes.
I? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We can two activities that we are going to give so that our class will be fun during the class.
Mm-hmm.
In our opinion, in the beginning of the class, we are going to play such as an ice breaking to our students so that it can be improve their skills, and then it can make their attentions to be more uh, clear. And then the second one is perhaps in the second or in the half of the activity of in the class, we are going to give such a mini quiz, and then in the end we are going to give a crafting. This crafting is such a wonderful activities according to me, because it can make the students will be more interest, and then it will make them remain their remember, and then it can make them attractive lah, jadi lebih menarik untuk belajar lagi karena ada crafting, apalagi untuk anak-anak gitu ya Miss ya. Oke Miss, thank you.
Great. I can't agree more with you. Yes, that's totally true. Sometimes we can put ice breaking, even the mini quizzes during the class, in the beginning, in the middle, and probably at the end of the class. Now I would like to invite the other. I have heard Kak Nola's opinion about some activities to create fun atmosphere. So probably I can invite Kak Chantika. Hello, Kak Chantika. Are you there?
Yeah, thank you. For me,
Yes.
I think the example that we can make the fun atmosphere in our class is like what we have done in EFA. Like we sing song, we listen to song, and then also beside of them, we can also do in teaching. We know physical like dance like that if we teach about parts of body. So this is the song like knees and toes like this, and we touch our knees and we touch our toes to make the students know what we want to make them understand about me and thoughts like that. For me, thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Kak Chantika. We get the other point from Kak Chantika that yes, the method in EVE really engages students to have the fun learning atmosphere, including watching video or invite them to sing a song. You know, a song is always the best alternative to create fun atmosphere, not only in the class but almost all the time, even in the cafeteria. When you want to have fun, there will be song and music there, right? All right, thank you, Kak Chantika. Now we are going to go, guys, to the next slide. Um, let's practice. Let's play a game of a virtual ball. So pretend that you are teenagers right now, yeah? You are tutors, but today you are teenagers. I mean, at this point, yeah? Let's play a game of virtual ball. So the clue is I'll go to China. Then I'll ask you, where will you go? But the key answer is on me. When I say bingo, means that your answer is correct. But when I say I'm sorry, that's wrong. So you need to find out the other answer until I say bingo. So are you ready? Listen, listen, listen. The clue is I'll go to China. All right, I would like to invite some participants to play in this game. Probably Aura. Kaura, where will you go?
Okay. So the clue is I will go to China. Um, I go to Hong Kong. No.
Wow, bingo. That's too easy for you, yeah, but yes, a bingo. Let's find two other people so that we can find the conclusions. What make it bingo or wrong? Thank you, Ka Aura. So I'll move to a moment, please. Karisma. Let me monitor Karisma. Karisma, are you with us?
Yes.
Right. So Karisma, the clue is I'll go to the China. I mean, I'll go to China. So where will you go?
I will go to Tembok Cina.
Tembok China? I'm sorry. Um, that's a no. Oh,
Okay.
Kak Farah wanna try? Okay, no problem. I'll go to Kak Farah. Kak Farah, the time is yours.
Okay,
So where will you go?
okay, before that, I'm sorry that I couldn't turn on my video, miss. Okay, so I will go to India.
Oh God, you love Indian song, but that's correct. Kak Farah, bingo for you. Thank you. And I can see Kak Firman is raising his hand, so I would like to go to Kak Firmansyah. So Kak Firman, where will you go?
I think I will go to Nepal.
Wow, Indian and Nepal is mostly nearby, yeah? And yes, it's a bingo. Well, I guess you all guys have found the key answer. So, Kak Firman, how could you know that the correct answer is Nepal?
Okay, because I think based on the clue, China and the first China from the C letter, and then the second participant said that he wants to go to Hong Kong from H letter, and then next India, India, and next Nepal from N letter.
Yeah, exactly. So the key answer is each place that you need to go should be started with C, H, I, N, or A. The letters in China. Wow, bravo, guys. You did it well. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to go. Wow, applause for Kak Firman and friends. All right, let's go to the next part. Nah, this is it. What is actually entertainment? Let me share you something. Yes, what Kak Firman and Kak Nola stated is true that edutainment is the process of entertaining people at the same time as you are teaching them something. So when we invite the kids to sing a song, well, actually, we teach them the words, the vocabulary, and how to pronounce it well. But somehow the kids don't think that they have fun with the process. They are not aware that they are learning, but they got something from the process. This is called as edutainment. And of course, singing a song is not the only alternative to create entertainment in class, but we can use the other techniques to engage the students to make them fun during the class. Right, let's go to the next point. So, edutainment requires minimal skills for ideal teachers, teaching skills such as preparing material, opening enchantingly, presenting material, utilizing gestures, using voice, and eyes, using media and time, interacting skills, and closing skills termly. If you pay attention to the way Daniel yesterday delivered the material, he really used the eye contact, the voice, even also Katifa today's when Katifa opened um, today's Zoom meeting, we can see that Katifa spread the positive energy through her voice, through her eye contact. Even Coach Puri, if we noticed yesterday, how we can get the enthusiasm atmosphere, how Coach Puri used the eye contact and also showed that he takes it seriously. He noticed each participant's statements. So the way you use your eye contact, the way you use the intonation, your voice, your gesture, even the media, the video, everything that you use during the learning process, it can create the edutainment. So edutainment's really bright. We really have a lot of alternatives to build the fun atmosphere in our class. Let's go to the next material. To the next slide. We go to leading question. Can you see the pictures here? In your opinion, which flower will be more expensive and why? Let me tell you that the left flower is the roast, the real roast. It's not a plastic roll or roast, but to the right is a plastic roast. In your opinion, which one is more expensive and why? I really want to know your ideas about it. So if you are willing to answer, you may raise your hands, but if not, then I'll let you invite you. Yeah. All right. Probably I can go to Kak Dani. Yeah. Kak Dani, are you with us? Oh, well, I guess Kak Dani is not with us right now. So probably I can move to Kak Afifa. Kak Afifa, are you with us? Okay, I'll be waiting for the other participants. Let's go to the next one. Probably I can go to Kak Rikako. Kak Rikako, are you with me?
Hello, Miss.
Hi. So Kak Rikako, what do you think? Which one will be more expensive?
I think it's
The
the
real
real
rose
one.
or the plastic?
The real
The
rose.
real one. Why
Because
do you think so?
because I think something that real, not the imitate or the fake one, is the most important, is the most expensive because we cannot like really create like the real one.
Great. Yes,
I
Kak.
think
Because it's unique. Yeah,
it
I
is unique.
agree with you. Yeah, it's unique and it's genuine. So then, what is the correlation between the earlier question with our role as a teachers? This is an analogy that something real will be more expensive than the plastic. Even the plastic probably can stay for a longer time, yeah, because it's plastic. But somehow people will pay more for something genuine, from something real. Then the question is, what is the correlation between the earlier question with our role as teachers? So guys, anyone want to try to share the ideas? I will be very welcome. Right. Feel free to express your idea. Um, Probably I will let you invite, yeah. Kak Yusraini, are you there? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, Miss. Then
Right.
I'm on break now, so I didn't focus. Yeah.
That's really okay.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's no problem, Kak Yusraini. So where are you right now?
I'm working. I'm
Oh, I
working.
see.
Yeah.
Take your time, yeah? All
Okay.
right,
Thank
probably we
you.
can go to the next participant.
Okay.
That's really
Thank you.
okay. Yes. Probably I can go to Kak Rifki Febi Nurfadila. Kak Rifki Febi Nurfadila, are you with us? Yes. Yeah, I can hear
Ah,
that.
okay. Miss Prissy, sorry if I need to come off because I'm now out of the room, so maybe the correlation is because students have this ability to tell fake news from real, even it's just a children. Yeah, maybe I think they know what is real and what is fake, so they need us to show our real ability to educate them with our apa ya gimana ya maksudnya agak-agak susah juga mengkorelasinya sebentar. Yang pasti
With
seperti itu.
our
Kita have saying they have ability to tell us well, how their teacher show their real or fake. So sorry, kurang
yeah,
kurang
I got the point, Kak Rifki Febi. Thank you for
Okay.
participating.
You're
Right.
welcome.
Thank you, Kak Rifki Febi. Yes, that's correct. So, my dearest friends, why the real rose
Hello, Miss Priestley, are you there? Okay, perhaps Miss Priestley still has internet problems, you guys. Please wait patiently for Miss Priestley. Okay.
Well, yes, I'm sorry. I would like to share screen for one more time, yeah?
That's fine, Miss.
All right. So can you see my screen there?
Yep.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, let's go back to the question. Why the real rose is more expensive than the plastic one? Because it has the soul. So make sure that when we are teaching the students, we involve our emotion, we present, we engage our soul with the students, we have the emotionally bonding with the students. Otherwise we are like machine, for example, you come to the class, you teach the kindergarten, and you just want to make sure that the students can pronounce it well, know about the vocabulary, you make it as a routines, but you do not put your soul, you do not present there, you are not emotionally engaged with your students, then somehow the kids can feel that it's just like a machine. I'm going to show you this one. Edutainment, the process of entertaining people. At the same time, you are teaching them something. You know what? At this moment, currently, technology dramatically, it revolves. I mean, they make a resolutions, they make a brief change. If the goal is only entertaining, or if the goal is only teaching the vocabularies, there are many applications that kids can use. They can see YouTube, that probably more accurate because the YouTube uses a native speaker. They can use the applications, how to pronounce the word well. Even you just need to download and you click. You just type some word and there will be audio. There will be American and also British style. It's gonna be very easy for them to get that. And that also that's also cheaper, right? So then what is the difference between us and that applications? If your focus is, I want the students to be able to pronounce, well, they can get it from the applications. They can get it from YouTube. So we need something more. The soul, the spirit, right? So you need to come there to touch the students, emotionally bonding, and tell them that you are here to guide them. You are not treat them as a machine, and also we are not a machine, we are a teacher, right? So this is the point of view, that being the real rose, not the plastic one. Take every moment seriously, because when you take it seriously, every moment is a movement, every second with you is a moment. They not spare their time with the machine because you're not a machine. Does it make sense that your presence is needed? Totally. Okay, let's go to the next part. The second leaded question is, in your opinion, which one is the most important in teaching and learning process? Teaching material, the method, or the teacher itself? Someone want to share the ideas? I'll be very welcome. Oh, thanks God. I can see Kaura is there. Kaura, the time is yours. In your
Okay,
opinion,
so
which one is the most important?
okay, in my opinion, that the most important part in teaching is the method, because you know that the method is very difficult, that we have to engaging the students, and then we make sure that our students are not bored and then feel happy in the process of learning. So the method is very is the most important. Yes, maybe that's it.
Wow.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss Aura. I do appreciate your opinion, and we are going to have the next opinion. Yeah, probably I can invite Kak Firmansyah. So, Kak Firmansyah, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you for the occasion. So maybe my point of view is different with the previous one. Which one is the most important in teaching and learning process? I think it's based on my opinion is the teacher. Why the teacher? Because even though we have a good material, excellent material, and the method, but the teacher couldn't understand how to use them, couldn't understand how to deliver the material well in front of the teacher, in front of the students, in front of the class. The class couldn't run as well as we hoped. That's why the teacher is the most important thing before we are going to be the best teacher. I think that's all.
Wow. Thank you, Kak Firmansyah, and also Kak Aura. Different point of view doesn't mean that the one is correct and the one is wrong. Sometimes there is always alternative, because sometimes we can observe some answers are also correct. It depends of the point of view. Then we go to the next part and let's conclude together. Yeah. This is what I have read from a quotation made by Insinyur Soekarno, that a teacher can't teach, a teacher can teach anything except about himself. Again, I would like to repeat, a teacher can't teach anything except about himself. Yesterday, Daniel shows us that don't be lazy, be creative. Don't be lazy as teacher. But actually, Daniel didn't teach us how to be. The focus is he is not only teaching about how to be a great teacher, but he shows us himself. We can feel that because he did it. He does it. So you can grasp the point. So how could you say to your students, kids, have fun in the class if you are not fun? Kids, be willing to answer the question. Be active during the class if you are not active. How could you expect the students to have fun in the class if you yourself at the moment when you want to teach the students you are gloomy somehow, because we are human, we have some problems behind us, and when you come to the class you need to stay focused. Okay, I should be in a different time, my kids should be have fun with the class, so I need to manage my emotion and my stress. Right, I am here, I put the problem behind me, and I will be the new me with my kids. Be happy teacher to spread happiness in the class. It's quite impossible. The jug full of the water can pour milk or can pour coffee. When the jug is full of coffee, when we pour it into the class, the coffee will be there in the class. So if you want to spread happiness to the kids, the first thing you have to do is be happy to be a tutor, be happy to be a teachers. Anyone of you feel that it's a burden to teach the kids at night? Or probably, you know what, miss, I am a student in the university. I got a lot of assignment for my lectures, and tomorrow I have to present some papers, and today I cannot focus. Wow. So this is the time for healing. Put that back. Be in the new year with your kids. Be happy, and you will get the energy from the kids with you, and you can feel the atmosphere that the teaching and learning process will be the healing part for every tutors, because you get the happiness. Then, and this is interesting part for me, I guess. I want to listen from you guys. What makes you happy to be a tutor in English for everyone? share your ideas. So find it out. Oh, I can see that. Kak Nia, the time is yours.
All right, thank you, Miss Priestley, for the opportunity. So, something that made me happy as a tutor in FA because here I teach the kindergarten students at night at 7 p.m. And when I say good evening, students, and then they say good evening, Miss, with smile and happiness, I feel like I'm very happy to meet them at night. I feel like I can release my stress at night. I can forget all of my assignments in my university, something like that. And when we discuss about the vocabulary together and we watch the video together, I think I can feel really happy and excited when I watch them happy. Yes, that's what I feel.
Wow, I can feel that, Kak Nia. It's truly genuine that you stated from your heart. Thank you, Kak Nia. Then I will go to Kak Nola. So, Kak Nola, what made you happy to be a tutor in AFE? Share your ideas.
Okay, thank you, Miss. Can you listen my voice?
Yeah,
Actually,
exactly.
same with Miss Nia that said the previous statement. I like to teach children. I like so much because sometimes when I teach in FA, some of the students say, Miss Nola minggu depan masuk lagi ya. Aduh, it makes me, oh, berarti aku dirinduin gitu loh, Miss. So that makes me, wah, and I will come back to your class. I will say like that, Miss Nola masuk lagi ya. Oh ya, nah nanti ya, digituin aja udah seneng banget gitu loh, Miss. Nah, that's why I like to teach, because I like teach children, Miss. Thank you.
Wow, seems that you're a very passionate teacher. So the teaching the kids is your passion, and I can feel that. Yes, exactly. Somehow the sparkling from their eyes and their genuine interest to our present is a, you know, it's beyond our expectations. And you know what, dear friends in English for Everyone, you know that I am a teacher also in offline class. And sometimes it happens that the students are happy when the teacher is absent. Sometimes when the time is coming, our class will be started in 9 o'clock probably, but the students are still in the yard. And we need to say to students, come on guys, come in, come in. We are going to start the class. And sometimes they say, do we need to come to the class? But did you find that in FA? No, the students have been waiting for us. So this is what we can say. It is a blessed to be a tutor in FA. I mean, a tutor in FA because you do not need to give a big effort to make the student waiting for you. They have been there. And the second one, sometimes in offline class, the student will say, "Yeah, the teacher is sick today, so the teacher is absent. We are free." But it doesn't happen in FA. When they come to the breakout room, they have been waiting for 15 minutes. They didn't get the teacher. Then somehow they will start complaining. Where is my teacher? Where is the tutor? It means that they aware that they need you and they miss you. And we cannot deny that it's gonna be hard to find when you teach in offline class. Only certain tutors, only certain teacher is rated by the student, and probably we can a bit flashback, throwback when we were students at school. How do you feel when the teacher is absent? Somehow, yeah, mathematics teacher is absent, and you have a blooming face. I don't know. It should be happy or sad to say that, but it doesn't happen in FA. And the third one is the most important thing, I guess. I was so sorry to listen. Daniel stated that some students in Indonesia why they like to come late during the class, and they stated, why should we come on time when the teacher is coming late? But it doesn't happen in FA, right? The tutors come 15 minutes before, and the students have been there in waiting room for us. So this is a new lifestyle that probably it will be started from FA, that we need to erase the mental that's not the mental block, yeah, but probably it's kind of habits that when someone invites you at 8 o'clock, then when you will come at 8:10 or 8:15, but it doesn't happen in FA. And it is a blessed because we are not only teaching the students about language, especially English, but we are trying to build a new generation for our country. So just imagine, for example, there are 4,000 kids joining FA, and somehow unconsciously they mean it that they may not come late in FA. And also the tutors, you show your commitment that you come 15 minutes before the class started. This is the new habit that probably it's really hard to be applied in the real, in offline class probably, but it has been a culture in English for everyone. So this is a bless for me to be a part of FA. And I am really thankful that I can see the sparking in the kids' eyes, and I can say to myself, oh, finally, I can have a commitment to come on time. Even somehow in Indonesia, even I have read in a book, English in my level 1, it's a certain book published by Longman or Cambridge, if I'm not mistaken. The writer is Herbert Puchta. You know what? The fun fact about Indonesia is, don't be surprised if Indonesian people invite you at 8 o'clock, they will come late in 10 minutes or 15 minutes, or probably they will come before 10 minutes the event end. You know what? It has been spread among all the world that we are not on time. And in FA, to tell you the truth, I have a positive thinking that if we take it seriously, we are not only teaching the students about language, but we teach them about the commitment to be on time. So you see that you are not only tutors, but you are the pioneers about the movement, about a better future of Indonesia. Probably right now you will say that I'm working at FA, but hopefully in the future you will say that I am a part of FA. I have the sense of belonging as FA. So I am FA and FA is me. And later on, we are not only working for FA, but we contribute FA for Indonesia. So you should have a big dream for FA. Involve yourself. What what a new insight that you would like to give to the kids. So if it offers more, not only English, but also the value of being on time, the value of being happy in the class. Well, probably at the moment, the kids will think that I'm, have, I'm having fun to learn English with Effie. So they have fun in learning class. Yeah, that's a bless. Later on, the kids will have a new awareness that I'm having fun in learning everything. At this moment, when the kids have the motivation to learn, when the kids have awareness to learn, then we are not teaching them or we are not feeding them with a fish, but we give them how to fish. So it's quite important, guys, that you are the young generations and you prepare a new civilizations. Let's put it away that Indonesia is not on time and we can start it from English for everyone. So this is a bless for us that we are the part. We are IFE, yeah? So we are not only working at IFE, but we are IFE. Now I'll tell you about edutainment. This is some philosophy and also where the edutainment word comes from. So first of all, the edutainment actually, the philosophy come from the Greek term. You know, the school is taken from the Greek term. It's taken from skole or skolai or skola. It's a Greek term about the school. The meaning of skolai, I don't know how to pronounce it yet because it's a Greek or skola, but the meaning of that word is leisure time. So let me tell you something about this. In the Greek, at the past, parents were confused. What should the kids do in their leisure time? They are not burned to the work for playing only, but they need to gain something. Then the parent thinks, the parents thought that what should I do with the kids? So they tried to find out a wise man that can transfer a positive value to the kids. So the kids went to the wise man. They learned about life to the wise man. Start that time, this activity called as school. So actually, the school come from how to make the leisure time become more affordable, how to create a leisure time full of value of life. But what happened recently in our school? Sometimes the students feel they lost their leisure time because a lot of burden at school. Some students hate Monday because they need to go to school. And it's real. Some of my kids, some of the students in my school, they stated that, Miss, you know what? What's that? I have to wait 7 days from Monday to Sunday. But why I only need 1 day from Sunday to Monday? So sometimes not only kids, but also adults. We got gloomy Sunday when it has been Sunday afternoon. There will be something here. Tomorrow is Monday. Oh my God, I hate Monday. Somehow, um, the school and activities at school, it has been out of the context of the purpose of school itself. If you take the philosophy of the Greek term, school is leisure time full with value. School is leisure time when the students can get some wise thing about life. But right now, school become a burden for the kids. So what should we do? Something wrong with the education. I know. Probably we can make it. Yeah, we can start from ourselves. That school is a nice place to learn. You can spend your leisure time at school. You can meet your teachers, inspiring teachers at school. You can meet your friends at school. School is fine. And number two, significant things in the class. So edutainment have a big correlation with enthusiasm and happiness. So edutainment is the combination between education and entertainment, right? So edutainment is a combination between education and entertainment, how we educate the kids but also entertain them. They have fun and they get the value of life. They get the building character. They master the material without having burdened in their mind and their heart. You know what, my dearest friends, I got some article that it is stated a kid from America, she came to the school and, I don't know how, but she brought a gun and she shouted her friends at school. Some kids died because of that. And then when the student was interviewed why she did that, she answered that I hate Monday. Monday is a torture for me. And I hate the atmosphere of the classroom that forced me to do a lot of things that I don't like. Oh my God, this is very dangerous. How could we invite the kids to learn about new life? But the kids end their friends' life because of the mindset of school is not fine. It's quite danger. And somehow when I try to discuss with the friends, the teachers sometimes also feel that tomorrow is Monday and I need to work, I need to go to school and I am not happy. I don't know, it happens to you or not that Monday becomes, I don't know, a nightmare that you do not have to spend Monday after the Sunday. So that's why sometimes I also, I bought a book. I love Monday. I am curious. How could the book say that I love Monday? And somehow that's really inspiring that Monday is a fun thing when we have new awareness about what we are doing. Later on, yeah, we are going to discuss about this book, but that's not our topic of the day. So let's go to the next part. And the third one, how edutainment come. Some word of edutainment pop-ups in a hip-hop show. The hip-hop boogie down in 1919 is like the launching of album and they called edutainment. The other part of edutainment also come from a Paris conference in electronic arts, Seven Cities of Gold. It was released in 1984. That edutainment had a correlation between the game, the computer, the internet. And now the edutainment is absorbed to the education that's not only computer, but about the strategy and some techniques, how to build a fun class in our learning process. And luckily that some tutors in AFA, we come from different backgrounds. Oh, let's say that I am from educational background, but probably I can see you there that you are a musician, that probably you are a businessman, that probably you are a psychiatrist, or probably you are someone who have the other presence besides education. So probably we can work together, find out something new. Like edutainment, actually it comes from technology, but now it comes to education. The other finding also found that Scrum, do you know Scrum? Scrum is like sport, or sometimes the company use Scrum for their company, for their industrial. But now the education also absorbed about Edu Scrum, a certain method how to manage your work. So probably in FA, because we have a lot of tutors with a different background, probably we can find out something new. Probably not edutainment, we can say musictainment or edu music or something like that to teach English. That's gonna be fun, right? There is always possibility to make something new, the innovation. Now, how to apply edutainment in the class? Let's find it out together. So some ways of applying edutainment in the class are humanizing the classroom, active learning, and accelerated learning. But today we are going to discuss 2 points, yeah? Humanizing classroom and active learning. So let me tell you what is humanizing the classroom. So this is it. Humanizing the classroom is giving a space for the learners to express their ideas. Don't treat them as a robot or put them in a split personality. Let's have a look. Don't treat them as a robot. Well, in the book, I have read that some teachers treat their students like robot, even they make the class like a bank. And there is a method of this that is a bank class. A bank class is, for example, like this. We are teachers, we are English teachers, and we teach the students about the vocabularies. So we are the investor. I put some vocabularies to you. I save the vocabularies, and one day I would like to ask you what vocabularies you have learned from me. So the students are like a bank, and they need to take the responsibility. The students need to memorize all the vocabularies, but you do not involve that. They need to have fun during the absorbing the vocabularies. Besides, don't put the students in a split personality. Have you ever heard about split personality? So split personality is like this. Let me give you an example. Parents tell to the kids that vegetables is good for your health, right? Or probably parents or teachers tell to the kids that reading is important. But somehow the reality shows that kids don't like to eat vegetables. Kids don't like reading. So what is happening? I told you that reading is important, but you don't like to read. You know that vegetables is good for your health, but you do not like to eat vegetables. Because the kids are trapped in a split personality. And probably it might happen to our kids too when we say to the kids, English is important for your future, but somehow they are afraid of English. Kids, mathematics is quite significant for your life, but the kids are afraid of mathematics. And what happened? The condition is called a split personality because you do not treat the kids to be human and humanizing the classroom. So somehow they are forced, they feel they are forced to learn something. That's why they knew that that's important, but they denied, I don't want to get that. And this is the matter. Don't put the kids in the split personality. So if you want to see that the kids have awareness that reading is important, somehow build an atmosphere that reading is nice, that reading is fun, and you do reading too. What I found is when parents say that reading is important, but parents do not supply the students with some books at home. Parents do not read the book in front of the kids. Even parents do not, invite the kids to read together. Then they put the kids into split personality. I hope it doesn't happen in FA that we ask the students, please upgrade yourself, put some vocabularies, add your some vocabularies. But we as teachers, we do not upgrade ourselves. We do not do some effort to upgrade our vocabularies. Then how could you expect your students will do that? So don't put the students in a split personality. That is the sense of humanizing the classroom. Engage them. If you want them to like the vegetables, teach them how to eat the vegetables. One day, I joined a seminar. It's a webinar from the experts of hydroponic. The background of the hydroponic experts was he found that his kid didn't like to eat vegetable. He thought, what could I do to help my kid to love vegetables? He didn't say that eat the carrots, otherwise you will have problem with your eye. No, but this expert invite the kids to have a gardening and plant some water spinach. You know water spinach? Water spinach in Bahasa probably kangkung, yeah, because it's quite easy. And the parents invite the kids to take care of the water spinach to watch how the water spinach grew. And somehow the kids always like to watering the water spinach and see the water spinach grow. And at that point, when we can cultivate the water spinach, the kids are enthusiastic. How the water spinach tastes. I planted it myself. I know how it grows. I want to taste it. And somehow the kids love to eat the vegetables. That's a long process just to make the kids love to eat the water spinach. But it's worth it. Finally, the kids eat the water spinach happily. And probably we need this. It will take a long process. Then the students will love to interact in English, to learn English. But by the time they love to learn English, then a massive improvement will happen in Indonesia because if it is there as the contribution to avoid the kids from the split personality. Right, let's go to the next part. So here are some active learning, the characteristics of active learning. The first one is skill of critical thinking, and second one is student-centered. The third one is character building, and the fourth one is evaluation. What is skill of critical thinking? So in active learning, so we said that, I showed you that there are some alternatives to create edutainment. The first one is humanizing the classroom. The second one is active learning, and the third one is accelerated learning. Now we are going to go to the second one. It's about the active learning. So what active learning is, this is it. The first character is skill of critical thinking. So the focus is not on how teachers deliver the materials, but it's on how students solve the problem. So we invite students to use the knowledge to solve the problem. So we as English teacher, we should be able to invite the student to use their English to solve the problem in their life. Not only how to learn English, but we teach them how to use the knowledge that they got in English class, how to use the English to solve their problem. We need to tell them that probably in the future, the competition in the workspace will be very hard because they will compete with people outside there, with people around the world. So if they have obstacles in the language, then how could our kids be a good competitor in the future? See that? And the second one is student-centered. The students not only doing passive listening, but they are the doer of the learning process. So the participants or the doer of the learning process should be the students, and we are the facilitator. It doesn't mean that you keep silent in the class and let the students do everything and we are in the comfort zone. You just put some assignment, no, but we have a big things to do, how to design a learning process, then engage the students to take action during the process. And the third one is character building. One of the characteristic in active learning is emphasizing the added value behind the material. So, like I told you before, then the students should know that in learning, if when you are learning in English for everyone, you have a commitment to come on time, to open your camera. And you know what? The most important thing in life is commitment. But probably to be a success man, you do not need you do not need to be smart, but you need a commitment to always wake up, to always get up when you are failed. So commitment is an important part in life, and we should put it in our learning process. And the last one is evaluations. Students evaluate their learning process and teacher give the feedback. So make sure that we give the space for the students to evaluate how the learning process go, and then we give them the feedback. So that's our responsibility as a teacher. Then what are the benefits of active learning? Number one is positive independence. Learners consolidate their knowledge through exploration during the class. So somehow they have an autonomous learning with our guidance, and they have positive independence. If we can see, the students abroad, I mean the foreigners or the kids in England or probably Australia, when the teachers give them a question or a quiz, they will insist they will be happily to raise their hand and answer the question. But what happened in our country? Sometimes the kids choose to sit in the back row because when they sit in the front row, it's going to be easier for teacher to call them to come forward to the class and answer the questions. And the kids avoid that. Positive independence is not there. So we need to create a positive independence, and we can do that by using the active learning method. The second one is individual accountability. Learners should be learners should be active, and teachers may have a assessment of each learner. Like Pak Nadiem Makarim stated, that in Merdeka Belajar, we need to notice every kinds of learning style. So for the students who love to move, then the kinesthetic is needed there. I mean, you need to create a class that involves the movement of their bodies. And for example, some students are good at audio visual, so you need to provide the audio and visual in their class. And when the students do the activities, you guys need to take the assessment genuine based on their interest. Let me show you something. For example, I am teaching about the family. Some of my kids are really good in writing, and some of my kids are really good in speaking. And I give them the task. You may write about your family, or you may make a vlog of your family. Which one the most do you like? The important part is they practice their English, right? Okay. So after that, I'm going to have assessment. I will assess my students in describing their family from their writing, and also will assess the students that describing their family using the vlog or probably using a YouTube. And that's really fine because there are some rubrics. And the most important thing is the kids try to use their knowledge and practice their English. And the last one is social skills. Collaborative learning is needed to develop learners' social skills. As we know that in 21st century, knowledge is not enough, smart is not enough, but the ability to build the networking is needed. So make sure that in our class, we give the students space to interact to each other so they may have the social skills in class. And these are some teaching techniques to apply the active learning in our class. There are a lot of alternatives, but let me share you 4 alternatives because we have limited time. So the first one is think, have, and share. I'm sure you have been familiar with this term. So in Think, Parent, Share, we give the question to the students, and then students will have 2 minutes until 5 minutes to think about the answer, and then they will discuss with the pair. It can be the friends, their roommates, or the friends in the group, and then they share their ideas in front of the public. This is called as Think, Pair, and Share. And the second one is collaborative learning group. So do you still remember in the past we have a rank in our class? So the smartest students will usually get the first rank. And finally, the one who is bad at mathematics and English and language, they will be the bottom of the rank, probably the rank 20 out of 30. And somehow the one who are good at sport is not appreciated. I'm so sad about that. Well, actually, there's no need about the competition to make the student feel insecure, but we need to invite them to be collaborative learning. So the kids who are good in technology, the kids who are good in sport, the kids who are good in public speaking, the kids who are good in English and math, probably we can put them in a group and give them a task, give them a projects so they can work together, how they can complete the public speaking with the IT that the friends have, and they will appreciate that the difference is beautiful because difference make us complete. I'm good at public speaking, but I'm not good in IT. My friend is, and I have him in my group. I'm not good in public speaking. I'm not good in IT, but I'm good in the leadership. I can manage the team and glad to have him in my team. So by using collaborative learning groups, the kids can appreciate the differences. And the third one is student-led review session. So the student will review what they have learned. Right now, in international baccalaureate curriculum, as we know that Pak Nadiem Makarim is also the alumni of the user of international baccalaureate curriculum, we call that as IB curriculum. Probably we have been familiar with Cambridge School or IB School. Lah, this is it. In IB School, they use student-led conferences. So in IB School, when the students got the report, sometimes it happened in our schools that teachers will explain a lot of things about the class, about the kids, and the parents will take the report from the teacher. And then when the parents went back home, the parents will say, why do you get the bad scores, kids? What happens during the school? But it doesn't happen in IB curriculum, because in IB school, what happened is the student explain what they have learned. For example, in the report, they get 90, but in English, they got 85. They will explain what are their obstacles and what did they learn during the class. So IB curriculum applied the student-led conferences or student-led review sessions. That's a student-centered. And the last one is student debate. It's always interesting to share our thoughts and try to maintain our opinion. We have some argument to practice our critical thinking skills. All right. Aha, I have come to this part, my friends. So I have done with my explanation, and I would like to invite you all to share your aha moment. So during the Zoom meeting, what you have got, what insight you want to share, and what's something new you want to do in your class. Someone want to share the ideas? This is aha moment. So what is the insight from the Zoom meeting, and what you got, and what will you do in the future in your classroom? If you want to try to share your ideas, I will be very welcome. Just raise your hand. But if not, then probably I need to invite you guys to share your ideas. What is your aha moment during the Zoom meeting? Let me find out. Yeah. A moment, please. Hopefully I can find someone who are with us right now. Probably I can go to Kak Karimatus. Kak Karimatus, are you there?
Yes, Miss.
Great. Thank you for responding. Kak Karimatus, so what you got from today's Zoom meeting? And what is your commitment for your class later on?
Maybe I can be. I want to be interesting teacher in the next moment. Like as you can teach in this Zoom, and that is enough for me, I think.
All right. So the aha moment for you is how to be interesting teacher and attractive in the class. I appreciate it. Oh, Karikako is there. So I'll let you go to Karikako. Karikako, the time is yours.
Thank you for the opportunity, Miss. I think my aha moment is that we talk about edutainment, right? It is the combine of education and entertainment. I think we, all of us, the teachers of FA or EFE, we have to make the method for our kids, for our students, to make our class more entertaining, yet still give the important education. We make some the entertaining things such as singing and some stuff, and then we make them collaborative things, and we make them to have a critical thinking, ask them and make them student centered, like some sort of that. I think that's all. Thank you very much.
Wow, what a brilliant ideas. Yes, how to build the class attractive, how to build the critical thinking to the students, and how to create a fun atmosphere combining the education and entertainment. You got the point. Well, I also got insight from your answers. And ladies and gentlemen, I have come to the quotations of the day. This is the quotation. Children, children have given their whole soul. So don't be half-hearted in educating them. It's actually taken from Ki Hajar Dewantara statement. In Bahasa, we stated that anak-anak telah memberikan segenap jiwanya kepada kita orang dewasa. Jadi, jangan setengah hati dalam mengajari anak-anak. Can you feel that? That the kids trust you, that you are the guidance for them. So, take it seriously. And also, it happens in EV ya. EV memberikan dukungan penuh untuk kita bisa tumbuh. Jadi jangan setengah hati untuk mengambil komitmen bahwa kita adalah tutor yang siap belajar, that we are tutors which have commitment, we are willing to grow. So start from now, take it seriously because the kids totally trust you as an adult to guide them for a better future. So give our best. The kids deserve for the best performance in every class that we handle, right? And that's all from me. Thank you. Have a great day. And back to Kak Diva. Kak Diva, the time is yours. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Pristi. So your materials are wonderful, Miss Pristi. And everyone, please give applause to Miss Pristi.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, guys, we already know lots of things about edutainment, especially about what is it, how to apply edutainment in our class, and some teaching techniques that we can use in our class, etc. All right, and now it's time to have the question and answer sessions, but we will only have the Q&A for 3 people only, yeah, due to the limitations of the time that we have now. Okay, you may raise your hand start from now on, please. Time is yours. Okay. Perhaps Mr. Firmansyah has something to say? No? Okay. What about Miss Nola, Miss Rikako? And everyone? Perhaps Mr. Puri? Come on, guys. It's only for 3 people.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Ms. Diva, for giving this opportunity. Beforehand, before I say my words, or maybe and the things that I want to say, I would like to thanks to Ms. Pristi for delivering such an amazing and inspiring, inspiring materials to all of us. It motivates all of us, including me. You know what? When I listen to the, let's say, the delivery that Ms. Pristi gave us today, I was so proud wearing this clothes, to be honest. Yeah, Indonesia. I was so proud, totally so proud. Yeah, it's and this kinds of feelings that I want all of you guys have in your deepest heart. Yeah, we are here not only working. At first I was thinking that I was here for working, but no, actually no. EF is not only working us out in this one to teach them and then to get profit as much as possible. No, 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 no. But it's also improve our capability in teaching. That's why today we also have this kinds of meeting, this kind of agenda to improve your individual capability. That is the things that I want to say. Yeah, I want that things to be said of you, everyone. I just want to say that. Thank you so much,
Okay, thank you
Mustafa.
so much, Mr. Puri, for saying those kinds of words. It really means a lot also for us, yeah. And now, moving on to question and answer session again. Please, time is yours. We will open the Q&A for 3 people only, yeah, guys. Don't miss it. Come on. Okay, I will count until 5, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have Miss. Wow, we have Miss Noah and Miss Rafida. Yeah. Okay, please, Miss Noah, you first.
Okay, Miss, thank you for the opportunity. And thank you for Miss Preeti. Such a wonderful explanation. I really appreciate. And thank you for sharing your knowledge, Miss. And then actually, I would like to ask in your active learning just now, in your previous slide, you have mentioned four stage, right? The first one just now, skill of critical thinking, and then student-centered, and then character building, and then the last is about evaluations. And then I would like really about the evaluation one in the fourth steps, Miss, about how as we are a teacher, beside of giving an assessment, for example, a student who have a low value, for example, how will you give an evaluation to your students, and then how will you face the to the parents, and then for example, as we know that the parents, if they meet their children value is low, kok nilainya rendah, and then you will be as a teacher, how will you solve the problem to give the evaluation? Thank you, Miss.
Wow, that's a really good question. Sometimes it also affect us as teacher. We need to think what happened with the kids. So we need to stay focused on the process. And before that, we need to train the kids to evaluate themselves. So at the end of the learning session, it's quite important to ask the kids. First of all, the question should be, what do you feel about the learning process? Make it simple. Probably they just need to share about smile face or gloomy face. Then at least we can predict what happened with the kids before we go to the last report. Later on, in the report sessions, when we find out that some kids are low, the value, let's say, for example, I am an English teacher and the kids find some bad score in the English, then I have the data, what I have done with the kids. So kids and teachers are partners. We can explain to parents what we have done and what is the obstacles. So the focus is how to solve the problem rather than to judge the kids that you are not serious. When the parents judge the kids and get mad at the kids, how could you get a bad score? It's usually happen because there's no communication with the parents, the teachers, and the kids. So that's why student-led conference is needed. So give the student a space to explain what they have done in their learning process and what the teachers do to support the kids. At the final, if the kids still got the bad score, then this is they'll work together between parents, kids, and teachers. We need to find out a solution. So it is not fair if we only blame the kids for the bad score, because when a plant cannot grow, it is not the fault of the plant, but probably the problem is in the water. The problem is in the weather. The problem is on the atmosphere, or probably we do not water them correctly. So that's the analogy. So when the plant is not growing well, the problem is not only on the plant, but probably we are not watering them correctly. So parents, teachers, and kids need to work together to find out what happened behind the failure. Or probably it's not failure, but the kids just need more time to be the same level as their friends because she is unique. She has another things to show up, not only English, but probably math or sports. And we need to tell them to the parents about the facts. That's what I experienced, Coach Nola. Thank you. All right.
Okay, thank you so much for your answers, Miss Priesty. And what about Miss Priesty's answers, Miss Nola? Is it clear?
Clear, Miss. Thank you for
Okay.
for sharing. Yeah.
Okay, and thank you so much, Miss Nola, for your questions. Yeah, and now we can move on to Miss Rafida. Screen and time is yours.
Okay, thank you very much for the wonderful sharing, Miss Christy. Actually, I also very impressed with your example when you said maybe we have a good competence in public speaking, but not in IT, and that's why people have their specialization. I have a question, Miss. How to be an attractive educator? Is it related to our character? Probably if we have a flat nature, like pembawaan yang datar gitu, Mas. Like that.
Ah.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I got your point, Miss Rafida and India. That happens also in my class that, sometimes we have a personality, extrovert, introvert, and somehow when you see some people, somehow you just feel, I'm happy to see you because you're pretty. Yeah, that's a plus when we are born as a pretty girl or handsome man that somehow people will like us automatically. But some people need to do more effort to engage and to direct some people's attention. And it also discussed and a matter in edutainment that mm, to build a fun class learning can be adapted uh, from our skills. So, for example, I'm not really good at public speaking. I'm not good also to conduct eye contact and adjusting my voice, but probably you're good at technology. So you can make it as the media. Let the media do it for you. Make the media as your tools. Probably you are not good as a singer. Just use the YouTube, turn it on, and let the students do the singing together with the YouTube, and you can monitor that. Or probably, Miss, you know what? I'm not good in public speaking, not also good in IT, but I'm good in, probably making crafting. So use everything that God has already given to you. I'm actually sure that we are unique and we have something inside us that God believe it, we can make it the best of us. So if you aware you are different, that you are not good in public speaking, but probably you are good in another aspect, focus on your positive value. When you find it, then you may know that no one can be better than you except yourself, because that gift is only for you. That gift is a gift from God and it's delivered only for you. So don't think that why I'm not good in public speaking, why I'm not good at it. No, you can focus on yourself, what is good at you, and put a maximum thing that. And we cannot deny that probably we are not good at anything, but somehow we have sincerity here, that you are a sympathetic teacher. You are not good in public speaking. You are not good in IT. Your face is you're not attractive enough, but you have kind-hearted. You are willing to listen. So uh, you are willing to listen the problem of your kids and make them comfortable. So this is your added value. They are comfortable with you. Even you are not attractive, but somehow they know that you are kind-hearted woman and they are comfortable. They feel that they are secure when they are with you. And that is also an added value in edutainment. Probably that what I can say, Miss Rafida. Hopefully it helps.
Okay,
Thank
thank you so
you.
much, Miss Priesty. What about this, Miss Ravida? Is it
Thank
clear?
you very much. Yes, very clear.
Okay,
Thank you very
yeah.
much.
So, everyone, the point of Miss Priestley's answer is like we should let the media as our tools, yeah, and we should also focus on our positive values. Okay, again and again. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing your opinion and then asking the questions. And also, thank you so much, Miss Priesty, for your
Thank
answers. Yeah,
you.
all of them are great. So, yeah, now I believe that you have waited for these sessions. Yeah, we will move on to the next sessions. Okay, it's time for quiz. Yay! I wish I could also participate in this quiz actually, guys, but I
Yay from it
can't.
too.
I can't. Okay, so in this quiz, guys, I will give you 5 questions. Yeah, remember 5 questions, and I will give them those questions one by one. So please be ready to raise your hand, and I'll choose the participant who is raising her or his hand first. And I believe that all of you have already paying attention to the materials that much. Yeah, perhaps it will be easy for you to answer my questions. Okay, so I will count until 3. Yeah, you should not raise your hand if I still haven't finished counting. Let's start it. The first question is, based on Miss Priest's explanations, what is edutainment? One. Oh no, not yet, Miss Rigako. I mean, not yet, Miss Noah. 1, 2, 2.5. You get trapped. 1, 2. Please lower your hand, Miss Auntie. Everyone, please lower your hand. Okay, let me help you then. Where is? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I see Miss Nola first. Yay! What is your answer, Miss Nola?
Okay, thank you, Miss, for the opportunity. I dapat lagi. Okay, based on Miss Priesty, what is edutainment? Just now, edutainment is the process of entertaining people at the same time as you are
Yes.
teaching something. And then edutainment requires minimal skills for ideas teachers, like teaching skills such as preparing the materials and then opening the endingly and then presenting the material and then utilizing your gesture as a teacher and then using your voice and giving your best eyes to your students and then utilizing a good media and time, and then you can use interacting skills and closing skill ceremony. Thank you, Miss.
Wow, such a wonderful answer. So you get it again? You got the opportunity again, yeah? It's great then. Thank you so
Lumayan,
much,
Miss,
Miss Nola.
buat pulsa.
Okay, what about Miss Nola's answer, Miss Priesty? Is it correct?
Well, yes, that's a big bingo for her. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Priesty. So yeah, first questions have already answered by Miss Nola. Come on, let's see. What about the second answers? And sadly, Miss Nola cannot raise your hand again, yeah. Okay, for the second questions, how to apply edutainment in our class? Be ready? 1, 2, 3. Miss Nola again. What about it? Is it fine? Mr. Puri and everyone, is it fine if Miss Nola answer the questions again?
Nih kayaknya Miss Nola emang ngejar hadiahnya ya Mas ya. Datang ke
So,
sini ya Mas ya.
so that's fine, Mr. Puri? Is it fine?
Okay, just try another person.
Okay, okay. So
Thank you,
let's
Miss
move
Nola.
on. Okay, let's move on to the next questions then, because nobody know the answer except Miss Nola. Yeah, it seems like that. Yeah. Okay, we can move on to the second answers. What is humanizing the classroom? Humanizing the classroom based on Miss Priestley's explanation. It's really easy, guys. Okay, we have Mr. Firmanshaw with us now. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you for the great opportunity. So based on the explanations, I can say that humanizing the classroom, it means that we have to give a space for the learners to express their ideas without without or don't split their personality. Instead, that we have to show how to reading a book with fun atmosphere without judge that they should to read book with and they don't like it. I think that's all. Just a simple answer.
Wow, such a nice answer, Mr. Firmansyah. So what's about Mr. Firmansyah answers, Miss Presti? Is it correct?
Wow, that's so meaningful. Yes, that's correct. Thank you, Kak Firmansyah. Great job.
Okay, so thank you, Mr. Firmansyah. You did well. And then we can move on to the third questions. Please be ready, yeah? So, please mention 4 teaching techniques that Miss Presti has already mentioned before. Okay, I still haven't counted it yet. 1, please lower your hand first. You are so excited, Miss Noah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have. I'm so sorry, Miss Noah.
Harusnya
We
bisa
can
double, Miss.
we can move on to Miss Alfie. Come on.
Okay, the first is staying pair, share, and the second is collaborative learning group, and the third is student-led review session, and the fourth is student debate.
Okay, so what about it, Miss Presti? Is it also correct?
Yes, that's perfect.
Okay, so
Wow.
congratulations, Miss Alfie.
Thank you,
Okay,
Miss.
thank you so much for guessing it. So moving on to the 4th questions. Please be ready, yeah, everyone. So, what is the benefit of active learning? Oh, Miss Nola also know the answer, but I'm so sorry. Come on, anyone? I'll count until. Okay, Miss Alfie want to answer again, yeah? Is it the same person with the previous one? Oh, it's different, yeah. It's Miss Auntie Alfie. Okay, so please, what is your answer?
Okay, the benefits of active learning, right, Miss Diva?
Yes.
The first one is positive independence. So you'll get the independence on yourself, on herself. And second one is individual accountability. And the last is social skills, right?
Okay, let's find it. Let's find it. So what's about Miss Auntie's answer, Miss Prissy?
Wow, you did it greatly, God. That's a perfect answer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Prissy, and congratulations to Miss Auntie. We will move on to the last question. Why you are laughing, Miss Auntie? So yeah, I believe that you still remember about this one. Yeah, just tell me about the name only, no need to really explain about each of it. So what are the characteristics of active learning? We have 4 characteristics. Let me give you a help. The first one is skill of critical thinking. Okay, we have Miss Nia in here. Please, Miss Nia.
Yes, Miss. So the characteristic of active learning, there are 4. The first one is skill of critical thinking, and then student-centered, character building, and then evaluation.
Okay, what about it, Miss Presti?
Yay, yay. Yeah, congratulations, Ka. You did a great job.
Okay, congratulations, Miss Nia. And I'm really sorry for Miss Rikako. I have seen you raising your hands like 3 or 4 times, if I'm not mistaken. You will get the opportunity on the next time, yeah. Please be patient. So yeah, again and again, don't be sad. Okay, again and again, congratulations for Miss Nola, Mr. Firmansyah, Miss Alfie, Miss Auntie Alfie on the time, and then Miss Nia, and everyone, please give applause to them. Woo! Congratulations. Okay. So, okay. So we will contact you as soon as possible, yeah, for the third prize. And now, before we end our meeting, let's take a picture together, yeah? Come on, please turn on your camera, guys. I'll wait. We will wait. Come on. Let us see your beautiful and handsome face. Please. We will wait. Come on, guys. Okay, there's lots of you who still haven't turning on your camera, please. Okay, perhaps if you unable to turning on your camera, please just give us emoji, yeah, emoji. Please click it so that we can took it in the screenshot also. Please, everyone, turn on your camera. We will give you the time to be ready, yeah. Okay. Okay, please turn on your camera. For any of you who still haven't turned on your camera, I'll count until 5, yeah. Okay, please wait. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, smile. One more. Please give the same pose. So, we all of us all perhaps hope that, or perhaps also have a wish that EFE become #1 online courses in Indonesia, right? So please give us pose this pose. #1. Come on, Mr. Puri. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Okay. So yeah, I also got a news from Mr. Satria that for you who win the quiz sessions, okay, the prize have already sent it to your chat. Perhaps ya, I don't know about it actually. Jadi hadiahnya udah dikirim ke masing-masing pemenang. Oke, iya. Iya ya, Mr. Firmansyah ya. Why you are laughing? You keep smiling, Mr. Firmansyah. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for attending today's training. May the materials will be useful for all of you, yeah. Thank you so much for Miss Pristi. Thank you so much for all of you who have already attended today's meeting. It's really meaningful for us. So again and again, don't forget that tomorrow is Monday, yeah. See you and have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you,
You're very
Miss.
welcome. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Miss.
Yes.
See ya.
You.
See you. Thank you, Kak
you,
Diva.
Miss.
Thank you, Miss Pristi.
Thank you, Miss Pristi.
Most welcome.
You're really great, Miss Pristi. You say that you was nervous, but I can't even see your nervousness at all.
How thank you. You put a
At
positive
all.
atmosphere. Thank you for that. You're helping a lot.
No, actually.
That's charm face is charmingly open the session, you know that. It's expensive. So thank you so much for helping me, Kak Diva. It's very
Yeah.
nice to have you here.
It was really nice to know you, Miss Pristi. Perhaps we can try to get to know each other more and our chat,
Sure.
ya. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Permisi dulu
Thank
ya, Miss
you.
Pristi.
You.
See you when I see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.